Formula 3 kicks off its third round of the championship at the Autodromo Enzo and Dino Ferrari. It's the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix, and we are here at Imola for the sprint race to kick off the Saturday race day.
Drivers struggling to get up to grips with the circuit. New gravel traps in some places, extended gravel traps, and some drivers, as you can see, finding those pretty quickly. Big traffic jams at some places into Rivazza, and out front it was a Trident domination as they took a 1-2-3 with Santiago Ramos taking his first pole position in Formula 3.
Hello everybody, good morning, well done for getting up or staying up so early. Welcome to all of the action from the sprint race for FIA Formula 3 here at Imola. Well, this is going to be quite an interesting run around, 30 cars on pole position, but I've got conflicting results up here because I've opened up the Formula 2 race notes instead of the Formula 3, so that was bad on my part. Casper Sutra on pole position alongside me in the commentary boxes. Omi and Omi, this is going to be an absolutely epic race when we get going.
It is going to be extraordinary indeed. Casper Stuka on pole, so it'll be interesting to see how he gets on. The top three all chasing their maiden victory in FIA Formula 3. So let's see how they are all going to be able to get on from the line. And last time we came here in 2022, it was absolute chaos. We had plenty of action, we had so much chaos, and we had contact, major contact, on the last lap in both the sprint and the feature. So Imola for Formula 3 has it all. Let's find out how this one is going to go then.
18 laps ahead of us for this race, and then they'll hurtle into the feature tomorrow. This is how they line up on the grid then, full grid alongside us. Pole position for Casper Sutra, Noel Leon alongside him on the front row. Tim Triminazzi starts third, and Luke Browning lines up fourth on the grid. It's P5 as well for Lawrence Van Hopen. Ollie Goethe starts in 6th position. Gabriel Mini has 7th. Dino Beganovic is in 8th place. Arvid Lindblad is up to 9th as well. Sami Metakafu starts in 10th. Leonardo Forlaroli is in 11th. Santiago Ramos lines up 12th on the grid. Nikita Bedrin is 13th with Christian Mansell in 14th. Mateus Zagazita is in 15th. Martinez Steinshaw is 16th. Nikola Solov is in 17th place. Charlie Vertz 18th. Sophia Flörsch takes up P19 as well, one of her best qualifyings of the season. And Joseph Loke starts in 20th. 21st for Max Estersen. Callum Vossin put it in the gravel and has a penalty for causing the red flag. He's down in 22nd. Sebastian Montoya is 23rd. Clan Shields is in 24th. Tommy Smith, 25th. Peter Wisnicki is 26th. Marie Boyer, 27th. Joshua Dusveg is in 28th position. Tanasipol into Provozak is 29th, and Alexander Dune starts last in 30th. Should be only an interesting grid as well, especially with some key players that we've seen in the early stages of this season starting right towards the back.
Yeah, it was a disappointment actually for Alex Dunn. He got disqualified from qualifying. So both McLaren newly signed juniors to their academy haven't had the best start to life in the papaya colours in their Formula 3 cars as well. So Dunn is going to have to try fight his way through. Stenson didn't have the best qualifying either, so he'll be trying to make up some overtakes from P16. But Casper Stuka on pole, he'll be hoping that he stays there, but it is a long run down to the Tamburello chicane. So we're first of all going to get the formation lap underway right about now in a couple of time. But the race start is going to be very, very exciting to see whether Casper Stuka can hold on, and then after that, can he pull 1 second gap to the drivers that have, because the gravel is close.
And they've added gravel as well this season, so we've got changes to the circuit at several parts. Just to give you information about where those are. widening of the white line at the following sections of the track at turn 6, 9 to 10, 12 exit, 14 apex, 15 exit, 17 exit, 18 exit, but new double curb installed at turn 2 on the left-hand side, new double curb at turn 3 on the right-hand side, curb double on the left-hand side at turn 4 and left-hand side at turn 5, and right-hand side double curb at turn 6. At the beginning of the curb at turn 6 on the right-hand side, asphalt patch has been installed to remove the stop between the curb and the verge. Between turns 7 and 8, on the right-hand side, 2 drain covers have been replaced with a French drain. New double curb installed at turn 9 on the left-hand side. Reduction of the asphalt runoff at the exit of turn 9 as well on the right-hand side. New double curbs on the right-hand side at turn 11 and 12. Reduction of the asphalt as well between turn 12 and 13. That's the addition of the gravel going in. New double curb on the right-hand side at turn 15. And a reduction of the asphalt in the runoff area. Again, gravel going in as one of the AIX cars has stalled on the grid. Wouldn't be surprised if that is at the back as well. It's here for the top.
I hope it's going to be boring and I will just drive away at the front. No, I'm kidding. But I think important will be a good start for sure. I think when you start from the top 3, you know, you always aim for a win. And I think this is our target as well.
I mean, I hope that I can finish on the podium. It will be nice. It will be a good gift for the boys that they are doing a great job. And yeah, but yeah, a lot can happen on this track, and track limits are pretty hard now. So yeah, let's see what we can do, but I hope that I can be on the podium.
So there's 2 and 3, Noel Leon and Tim Chiminazzi coming into it as well. 40 minutes on the clock. Go on, Emi.
It was to sign up on into Pruvacek, I believe, who was the car who stalled. So he'll be pushed back to the pit lane, the driver who had a lot of contact in Australia, both in the sprint and feature, and there he is in the pit lane. So his race will start from there, but that's not the way that any driver wants to start their race. And let's hope we don't get any more stallers when we actually take the 5 lights and get the race going.
Yeah, cars 29, by the way, which is Callum Vosin, and car 25, which, as we said earlier on, takes us to... I'm trying to find out where they are on the timing screen, actually. Nicholas Solov, yeah, it starts 17th, it's on the opposite side of the page. 3 place grid penalties, not respecting the minimum ECU time during a red flag that we had in qualifying yesterday. So that's why they've been given a penalty. Car 9 of Alexander Dean was permitted to start after causing said red flag in the quali session yesterday. Fingers crossed, we're going to be all set then. It's going to be, as I said, 40 minutes, 18 laps ahead of us. The laps completed graphic will update if you're new to us. And VAR watching on. Heart rate starting here. They haven't raced here in 2 seasons, and some of these guys have never raced here at Imola.
Yeah, absolutely as well. So this is going to be exciting stuff when we do get going to see how this one is going to play out. You're going to have 3 drivers eager to fight it out at the front of the field. Other drivers also trying to find their way through. Tridents looked mega quick yesterday. What are they going to be able to do? Prema, another Italian team, they will be looking to try up to the field as well. There will be so many drivers in contention for this one. It could be a wide open sprint race with also safety cars getting involved, but the final few cars getting into position.
Sucha on the right hand side of the screen, Leon on the left, Chiminazzi behind, then Browning. Van Hopen rounds out the top 5. The Tifosi are in early this morning as they line up at the back. We look to the 5 red lights, the entire field now in position. Into Promazak, into the pit lane. Alexander Doon lines up at the back. Green flag. Eyes with the lights. 2, 3, 4, 5. Lights out, race on. Good start from Sucha. Good start from Leon. Chiminazzi's going to have to cut across. Bad start from Luke Browning. He's got Van Hopen right behind him. But what a start from Sucha. Leon's going to try and go around the outside, though. Coming in towards Tamburello. 3 wide further back into the braking zone of the chicane. They've got to be careful. And into the lead of the race goes No Leon. He's gone right round the outside of Casper Sucha into Tamburello. Down towards the Villeneuve chicane. Already the Chinese still get heat in the tyres as they come into the braking zone. Coming round the outside there. Nikita Bedrin trying to have an attack as we go through Villeneuve chicane. They're 3 wide, sometimes 2 wide. There's a yellow flag, and that's why. Car off into the gravel. Can't tell who it is. That'll be a safety car. And I think it's Mari Boyer who's dropped down to 29th position on board with Folaroli. But Omi, that'll be a safety car, has to be.
Absolutely as well. The two teammates battling for second place. Really close between the two Red Bull juniors as they make their way through. But yes, Fornaroli was trying to make a move and they're all still battling as we go down to the
Safety car.
Akraminarali corner. Safety car's out.
Yep, there's the safety car. Had to be with a car beached in the gravel trap. Well, that's unfortunate, I'm afraid. Track temperature 42.8 degrees.
Mary Boyer, Polly.
Yeah, it is Mary Boyer. Now jumped down to 30th. There's into Povers that's gone through. Rear wheels still spinning as he's getting out of the car. Now, that is because the Formula 3 cars are rear wheel driven, and if you hit the throttle and it's beached, it'll just continue to roll, even when you've pushed off the accelerator and even pressed the brake. It'll just continue to roll because it's a front wheel brake car, not a rear wheel brake, so that's why we're having a bit of a problem there. So the engine's shut off, it's just that the retardation of energy keeps on going towards the back. So Noel Leon then took the lead, brilliant from him, going right round the outside. Chiminazzi's up, and what's happened? Is Kacper Sutra's timing's gone? Because he's dropped down into 4th position. Tim Chiminazzi and Ollie Goethe have got ahead as they come through. Bedrins past Fornaroli. I'm not sure, as we see on board the safety car with Bert Mailander, I'm not sure if that's correct or not, but we will soon see.
We will soon see indeed, but that was a really, really chaotic start to the race, Nick. But brilliant stuff by Noah Leon. We'll take a look at another replay. Kacper Stuka gets the initial launch off the line to hold the lead, but as I mentioned, it's a very long run down to the Tamburello chicane. So Noah Leon just cuts in to the slipstream, and he's going to be able to just go round the outside, much more braver on the brakes, uses the outside line, and takes the lead. So that was brilliant stuff by him there. And then we're going to get the contact later on between Mary Boyer, but they were all still battling their way through 2 by 2 as we went down to the Villeneuve chicane, and Noah Leon already did have the lead and was already stretching clear, but we're going to look for the contact, and it seems like there we go, we're going to get the contact of Mary Boyer spinning around.
Yep, and just ends up in that gravel trap as well, and it's deep gravel here, so he's beached it immediately. Formula 1 car struggled to get out a bit. Formula 3 don't stand a chance. Oh boy, with Charlie Wirtz, what a start from him in the Genza. Now the AIX car, sponsored livery. That was fantastic how he just jumped around the outside and then lifts off coming into the throttle braking zone. But yeah, not bad. Oh, and...
Brilliant. Oh, that was brave stuff, especially as well against his teammate there. And then he was battling up against Nikola Solov. And then all the way around the outside, we see Sofia Flushko.
There she is. Up now in the 21 car. Where is Sophia on the timing screen now?
It was a battle. Yeah, then it was a battle with the road in motorsport. Round the outside goes Callum Voisin, so that was great stuff by him. This is with Fornaroli.
And they see up the inside. Oh, and he nearly lost his front wing. It's to one of the Red Bull cars. So Fornaroli has, that was, I think, Nikita Bedrin and Santiago Ramos. And Santiago Ramos, of course, has pole position for the feature race tomorrow after taking it as well. This is on board Gabriel Mini, started in 8th position. Good start for him as well.
This is his start then down towards the Tamburello, and then gaining all the way in the slipstream down to the Tamburello chicane. He has got Goethe ahead now, Beganovic ahead because he just stormed all the way around the outside. Then he has to get out of the throttle due to the van hampering a little bit on the power now. Has the slipstream on his team. Two teammates about to go wheel to wheel. No, Mini has a little look, but decides to sit behind. So let's see if there's anything interposer on the brakes. No.
Boyer and Estersen's incident has been
Safety car's
noted.
ending.
Okay, we're going to go green this lap then. So it's Estersen who put, unfortunately, Mari Boyer into the barrier. Let's hear from Noel Leon, the race leader.
Okay, mate. That was a good start. Good beginning. Beat the 50% already. Let's focus on this restart.
Basically, don't screw it up. That's the effective bit, isn't it? Don't make the mistake that you need to.
Yeah, Absolutely. Don't screw it up, and you should be all good. Now, we've seen Zane Maloney here on the restart in Formula 3 in 2022 spin it. Now, this is fully dry, so no driver should be spinning it on the restart, we hope.
As they come down then in towards the braking zone, we are going back to green flag conditions as they come down. So it's up to Noah Leon then to decide when he pushes it in towards Ravazza 1 and Ravazza 2. Just takes it back. This is Gabriel Mini, his 8th place. He's hit it, the exit of Ravazza 2, and we are racing once more. And Noah Leon nearly puts it in the gravel as well as he tries to cut the toe to Tim Treminazzi in the MP. But in the Genza with Goethe, he's right there as well. Across the line we go. We are racing once more with 15 laps to go here at Imola. And Van Hopen's been passed by Beganovic, and now we're seeing on the inside line Luke Browning having a little look, but Van Hopen's up ahead, and now we're seeing Beganovic getting the cutback. Van Hopen is trying to go left, right and centre through the Tamburello chicane. Beganovic has the inside line, though, won't be down towards Villeneuve. Mini's got a great view of this.
He has indeed, and Beganovic isn't able to find a way through. But what about on the traction as Van Hopen's one off wide? So one frame has got through, and Mini might also get through as well.
Oh, it's 3 wide coming into Toza. Mini gets forced wide and through. That's Metakafu going back through on the inside line as well. So that's all getting run out. Metakafu's down the inside line of Van Hopen coming into Piratella, and they nearly touched. Just kept it down into Aqua Minerale. Beganovic up to 6th position, Van Hopen 7th, Metakafu in 8th position, Mini P9, Limbrand P10. That's the battle that we're seeing in the moment in the centre half of this field.
Yep, absolutely. Noah Leon has crucially got the gap to 1.1 seconds. That is so crucial around this circuit. Browning already putting a lot of pressure under Stuka as we still battle all our way through. Amazing battling at the start of this one as they battle all the way throughout the lap. Goethe's going to try and get past Tim Travanit as well. Goethe looked very quick yesterday, and of course he's got experience and he's battling against rookies, so he could try and fight his way through. He needs to try and get past Travanit, and then he'll have a chance to go for Noah Leon.
Down the straight we go then towards turn 1, the only DRS opportunity. DRS, of course, now enabled by the stewards after the safety car lights. There it is, confirmation on the monitor now as they come in towards Tamburello. So, Leon leads, he's pulled out 1.1 seconds as Metakafu's passed. Van Hopen on board with Gabriel Mini, watching it happen, and Mini's got a great run coming out of Tamburello, down towards Villeneuve chicane. He's ducking left, he's ducking right. Metakafu's put the car to the inside line, round the outside, trying to go is Van Hopen. Mini's going to try and switch it, coming into Toza. That's going to be an outside manoeuvre once again. Can he do it? He'll get the cut back if he dives back through. He can't. Still, contact a little bit at the exit. Mini goes to the inside line, and he's going off the track. That's going to be so close if they're not careful as they come up the hill. Yellow flag sector 2.
Yellow flagged in sector 2 indeed. Safety car.
Wow.
So the safety car's out, so someone has dropped down the order. But Gabriele Mini, wow, he was getting the traction out of every corner, but there was no way through, and he still has to look in the wheel tracks. But the safety car is out, so there has been there's been some sort of contact. I know Leon's gonna have to deal with another safety car restart.
There, into the barriers, one of the road in motorsports. Is that Clan Shields? No, it's Vossen. It's Callum Vossen. I'm okay.
Yeah.
Well, how's he ended up there? How has he ended up there? He's broken the front right suspension off. So he's been, the only way that's happened if he's locked up.
Yeah, or he's just been tagged in there somehow with possibly 3 wide or 2 wide going in there. But lap 5, second safety car out. Noah Leon's going to have to deal with another restart. Goethe's going to have another, he's going to have a chance. So we're going to do it all over again. But yeah, so safety car is out. Road and Motorsports not having a good weekend. They've seen a lot of that, haven't they? All throughout this weekend of their cars in the barriers and at all sorts of places which they shouldn't be. They should only be on the tarmac. So
especially from Callum
not going
Vossen.
their way, but yeah, absolutely.
Ah, right. What we're seeing here, how it happened. He's twitched mid-corner and hit the wall.
Wow.
Okay, that's the second piece of technology that is not connected to each other that just went black. The combox cam that the guy saved me in went black. Timing monitor went black.
I thought it was my side for a second.
No, and that's really weird because they're not connected in any way. Look, to prove it to people, this is the com cam That's how the guys are seeing me in the box, because they never see my camera. So we got a link to make them see us. After 4
This
years.
is personal between Fornaroli and Bedrin. Sorry, Josh, this is personal between Fornaroli and Bedrin. Contact the Tamburello, then continuing it into Villeneuve. Little dimmy shimmy move down there. Wanted to go to the outside, then switch late to the inside. Then they're going to have contacts. So it's getting very tight between these two.
That was on the restart. And is that what gave the run-in from... is that meant to car through? Because there's Mini. Yeah, on the restart.
Yeah.
Couldn't see this bit. Fornaroli just went bang. Off you go. Through the gravel at Tamburello. Lag's gone, by the way, so that's great. And there's the safety car. Boyer and Smith is, yeah, gone.
Yeah, that's been noted as well. But let's see what Lindblad and Mini can do. They seem like they have good pace. All Promos look like they have good pace, but they need to try and find their way through. So let's see if they are going to be able to do that. Joseph Loke currently running in 20 seconds. So decent for him. Then Sean dropped massively, so he's not having a good race. Started in 16th, but now is in 24th. So that's not what he wants. And Sophia Flash in 16th.
On course for some points here once again. I told you, every time Sophia hits Europe, she's good. Oh, there's Vert.
Yeah.
Pay attention on the main street, there is a bottle of water on the racing line.
Oh,
Nice. Interesting.
Who's throwing that then? Well, where is it?
I would expect them to throw it to slow down Max Verstappen. Not right now.
Well, if you listen to Max Verstappen's post-interviews yesterday, he sounds, again, whiny and annoying. So Max is not happy, which means we're going to have a great weekend. This is Charlie Wirtz. Did he put Vosin into that spin?
Contact. Yeah.
Okay. That's a racing incident. Vosin turns in. Yeah, that, if anything, that's more Vosin than Wirtz.
Sounds a little bit like completely out in the inside, side by side. The guy just turns in like a great.
Yeah. I'm with Wirtz on that.
Has your camera started working, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll rejoin then.
Tommy Smith's been given a 10-second penalty for causing a collision. Good. No, yes, no. Safety car's coming in this lap. If it's working, Jess.
Yeah,
if it's working, Jess, text us, let us know.
Yeah.
Safety car coming in. And there's the bottle of water on the start-finish straight. Surprised they haven't picked that up under the safety car.
We'll have to go racing once again, but it isn't working. So you can figure that out in a bit when we get a chance.
Coming out of the last corner then, Noel Leon will give us the push. And we go! Waiting! Racing now! That was a very late restart for Noel Leon. Tim Trumanat is going to be right there, and everyone is now side by side as we head down towards Tamburello once more. This is going to be very careful. Voss's going to be on the outside. Look at that. Leon's going to go a little bit. Oh, big one there. Is that Fornaroli? 2 cars off. Oh, that could have been close. Metacarfu has gone off. Somebody else as well flew off the road. That was a biggie. Safety car will come out for sure. I couldn't see if they hit the barriers. There was too much smoke. As off again goes one. Oh, well, I can't see that's the 19 going wide. Safety car will have to come out. I couldn't see if they hit the barriers there, Omi, but that was a biggie, the way that car just woof straight down the track.
Yep, they're still racing the Mini, trying to find a way through, but no Leon able to keep the lead. Oh.
Safety car.
Really aggressive right now. Safety car, understandably, is out, but his car was running also. Was contact at the beginning of that time. It seems like all hell broke loose when we went down there, and it is Sammy Megatunov who's out, and he does not like it.
And he did not hit the barrier, which is the greatest news, because he just flew off down at Tamburello. And then there was another car that went straight off as well. Couldn't see who that was. So this is Gabriel Mini's on board as he comes into it then, Omi.
Yep.
Oh, just
Let's see then. And oh, contact up ahead there.
I have restarted the Video Ninja. Oh my word. The way he just logged off down the track was unbelievable. Let's have him in a car through now.
Turn on the under braking.
Turns on the under braking. Luckily, the way the gravel is, and that across the track, there's the 31 of Joseph Loke almost went into him as well. So, yeah, Noel Leon might be a bit responsible there. The way he backed them up coming down the strap was not good.
Also, meet your thing as well. I can hear you twice.
Thanks.
Brilliant. Okay, brilliant stuff then.
There's
And
Zagazeta
yeah, that
off.
was Zagazeta being forced, what as I mentioned.
Right, safety car's out again. We've spent more laps under the safety car than anything else, so it's giving us a morning coffee, I suppose. This is a cup of tea, though. Wirtz and Vozin has been noted by the stewards for the incident down at Tosa.
I guess that's kind of how a Formula 3 race goes sometimes. I remember Spa last year where we only got like a few laps of running, and that was very, very chaotic, that one. Last year, Noah Leon though, lots of pressure on him. He's got bits as well. They've got Goethe all over the back. Beganovic is coming as well, but the Premiers are getting in all sorts of squabbling absolutely everywhere right now. Some brawl. We are getting plenty of action when we are under green flag racing conditions, but it seems like we're getting a lot of safety cars at the same time.
Jess says, I hope it's not like this for F2. We hope so too. I will, however, take a little seat. Just a little seat. It's a long day ahead of us. We've also got the IndyCar practice and the IndyCar qualifying to do. All the streams set up in the gap, because then for some reason they do way better. Let's hear from Lee Browning.
Underway.
Something hanging off Dino's floor. I'm worried about it hitting me. His floor's broken at the back.
It's a bit of the diffuser then, and that'll be obviously.
Yeah, so that is off of Beganovic's car. And it's come off, it looks like attached to the rear wing. So, as it says, it's the diffuser part that sort of dangles down. So it should be okay. Now, safety car out again. This is the third safety car in the race.
Yeah, Kimi Antonelli there watching on and hoping that he's able to have a good race later on today. Of course, him and Dirksen really, really impressive, especially Dirksen as well, because no one expected the AX racing car to be up and put it up there, and he worst driver compared to Taylor Barnard, and that's the first sign he's shown. Some glimpses coming in of his pace as well. But right now in this Formula 3 field, it's all about how much overtaking can you make if you are starting from reverse grid from 10th. After the reverse grid is applied for drivers like Santiago Ramos, are they able to make their way up to the field? Right now, they've basically stayed stable, and drivers like Fornelli have lost some positions as well. Mega Tunif is, of course, out, but to make their way up to the field, the Trident's staying pretty stable. So let's see if we're going to get more overtaking, but they're not really getting many chances if the safety cars keep coming out in this one.
We are just sort of in a holding pattern, aren't we? Waiting for them all to just decide whether you want to race or not. Come on,
There we go,
everyone.
ending.
Yes.
Whoa.
I give it a lap. One lap, and then the safety car will be out again.
Yeah. Knowing Formula 3, they're going to crash into Tamburello again. I think it's going to be between the leaders this time. That's my prediction.
Well, Noel Leon does like to bring them back in different places, doesn't he? Safety car's in. Let's see what we have this time around then. Into Ravazza 1, and he's put it now. He's caught them napping. Into Ravazza 2, and we are racing once more here at Imola. What are we going to see down towards turn number 1 as the safety car peels in? Leon leads, Traminitsi, Goethe, Sutra, Boganovic with that flapping diffuser braking part as well. Van Hopen looking up there as well, trying to go around the outside of Browning, thinking about the move coming into Tamburello. There is moves further back actually as well as Dune passes Zagazita as well in 20th position. And it looks like that was a nice calm restart. I'm surprised.
Alex to make his way all the way to P90, but no, Leon, that's exactly what he needed to do. Do it at a different time, so no one is anticipating it. He was able to get the jump. He's got a 7/10 advantage. Now he's got to try break outside the 1 second, but they're all seeing calm restart as Mini continues his assault on Lawrence Van Hoopen.
Into Aqua Minerale, moving up the track as well. A little bit of a jump over the curve there for Gabriel Mini as he comes to play into Variante Alta. A little bit of understeer as well coming into the braking zone. Has to correct. He's out to the back of Van Hopen. Leon has controlled this race beautifully. He's got the fast lap as well of a 1:34.241, but he's also on the restart lap pulled a 1.2 second lead, and he's just done another fastest lap. A 1:33.704. Martinus Steinshaw has been given a 5-second time penalty as well, presumably for causing a collision.
Yep, Locust trundled all the way to the back. I wonder what's happened to him. He was much higher up earlier on.
Mini trying to get through the outside of Van Hopen as he comes down towards Villeneuve. Van Hopen goes a bit defensive on the inside. Mini's going to try and stick around the outside coming into Villeneuve. He's got the traction, he's got the inside line. Oh, that is beautiful from Gabriel Mini, but he's going to have to defend that inside line because now coming up the inside as well, there goes Santiago Ramos trying to have a go. But that was beautiful from Gabriel Mini. Cut off in the background.
Brilliant by Gabriele Mini, all able to go. Yep, car is off in the background indeed, but brilliant stuff by Gabriele Mini, able to get to that. Maven Dufek, who was the car, off the road in the beautiful stuff by Mini, turning the outside to the inside and taking the position.
And 10-second penalty for Charlie Wirtz as well. Browning and Flörsch incident has been noted for collision at turn 2. So where is Sophia Flörsch? She's in 14th position. Luke Browning is up in 6th position. How on earth they made contact, considering they've not been near each other the entire race, I have absolutely no idea how that happened. But we will find out as they head down the straight once again as Tim Chiminazzi defends from Wally Goethe.
Is he going to be able to do so? So Noah Leon has got a 1.7 seconds gap. He knows that Goethe is coming. Yellow flags is out. Can Travinitz keep Goethe behind? He's got DRS into Tamburello.
That's going to be good. It's yellow flag sector 3. Not sure why. We'll find out shortly as Travinitzi is passed by Goethe. Goethe takes 2nd position. Meantime, Boganovic has been passed as well as... What is this yellow flag for as well? So... Yeah, that's
is it
Sutra. He has dropped right to the back, hasn't he? Yeah.
Someone. It seems like.
Wisnicki's dropped
They're
down
just trying to work
24th.
out, but they're still all battling.
That's having the safety car, so whatever it is, I don't know. Maybe they put Marshall out there to get that bot. Safety car! Full safety car.
Again.
We got 3 laps that time. Oh, hello.
Oh.
It is Tenasipol into Pavazak, but he's going to get going. Well, that's a ridiculous put for a safety car then. Why did they put the safety car out? He seems to be fired it. That is the stupidest call for a safety car I think I've ever seen in my life. The race director being a little bit too trigger happy there, and he's put the safety car out. That should have been a virtual safety car. We have got the virtual safety car. Why wasn't that VSC? But that is stupid. Absolutely stupid.
I think he's enjoying deploying safety cars today. He's having a lot of fun with it.
Who let Michael Mazzi
but yeah, but for this one, it shouldn't have been. It literally shouldn't have been, though, for this one. A lot of the time, they just deploy virtuals first for about a few seconds. But, right, that wasn't needed at all. So we're basically just wasting another lap. of racing in a race that already cannot get running, and a race that has about a 50-50 chance of leading to another safety car when this Gabriele Mini, this was him trying to go all the way around the outside, and this was an absolutely fantastic move by Gabriele Mini. Now got in the slipstream, and he was able to find a way to Laurent Van Hoopen, who goes to the inside, but Mini just all the way around the outside. Brilliant bravery, then gets it to the apex and is able to cut him off there. But that was super bravery to go all the way around the outside, because most of the time there could be contact through there, and then also the Trident also tried to get involved. But Noah Leon now may have a harder restart to come his way. That was Dufek off the road in the background, but Noah Leon may have a harder restart with Goethe this time, an experienced driver behind.
Synthil said, my God, the amount of safety cars is crazy. It is.
It is, yeah.
I bet you're glad you're not here now for that one, Synth. And we'll hopefully see Synth again soon once everything is sorted. Everyone very busy at the moment with finals and exams. So that's why we're on a limited team strategy at the moment. What a surprise, Omen! The safety car's coming in this lap.
Wow, absolutely. I think they are... Other than that, I think we are good. But safety car's ending. Now let's see if we're able to continue green, or are we going to need another safety car on this one? We have got 12 minutes remaining on the clock, so we should be all good unless they keep safety carring it.
I must say, the field isn't actually bunched up. Just going to say that. The top three aren't bunched up yet. Leon incident for turn 17 weaving has been noted by the stewards. And now Noel Leon is going to have to... He becomes the safety car.
Yeah, there's quite a few gaps, aren't they? Top three are having their own little race, it seems like.
What the hell's going on? The safety car is supposed to bunch the entire field up. They haven't done so. And now look, Leon's gone. And it's the top three. They've been advantaged by the safety car. That is not on. That is completely not on by the race director. That needs a serious look at as we restart again, because the top three now have an unfair advantage over the rest of the field. It was already unfair the safety car got put out. Now it's even more unfair that half the field, well, forget that, 2/3 of the field can't do anything about it. As Mini tries to have a look at the back of Browning.
To get past Browning, let's see what Goethe can do. Or Noah Leon, can he stay inside the once and then try and make the move in the final stages of this one? And they're all still battling their way through, but the top three, yeah, got very lucky with that one. They had the gap, and unfortunately behind, they were all in a train as they all still battle. That's Lindblad trying to get past Santiago Ramos, trying a different line, going to the outside in hope of getting better traction down towards Piratella.
Got a good exit. Don't think he's going to get a traction up the hill, though, so we'll keep an eye on that one to see if Lindblad gets ahead of Ramos. We're watching Beganovic on the back of Sutra and Browning in that mix for 4, 5 and 6. Mini is behind as well by 0.6 of a second. No further action for the Browning Fleur Turn 2 incident. That's because it didn't exist. They've never been close to each other at any point in this race. So what on earth they were on about, I don't know. But I told you, I said Sophia Flörsch doesn't go well at Bahrain, doesn't go well in Australia, but as soon as we hit the European tracks, the tracks she's raced at all her life, that's when we'll see her come into her own. And guess what? She's outside for the first time. Her best result of the season, she's in 14th place.
Yeah, absolutely as well. And a little bit more chaos could mean some points for her as well as we come over the line. 3 laps to go in a sprint race that has had quite a lot of safety cars, but we're still going to have quite a bit of battling. Beganovic is going to try and get past Kasper Stuka. Luke Browning's going to be in there as well. They're all in a train down to P12 in this one, and Sophia Flörsch could also try and get past Mansell as well, so she's going to be looking to go on the attack.
Yep, and confused me there because Forlaroli, Mansell, then Flörsch as well coming into it. But come on, Sophia, what have you got with the DRS enabled? Now she'll have the attack down the start-finish straight in a couple of laps as well. But, off the track, going wide is Arvid Lindblad, and that's going to give the advantage for Bedrin and Forlaroli, Mansell and Flörsch to come back into it.
Yeah, Bedrin and Fornaroli, who've been battling like absolute crazy earlier on in the race. They had contact down at Tamburello. Now are both going to try and attack Arvid Lindblad, who is going to crucially try to stay inside the 1 second. Noah Leon has got a 1.1 second gap. That's exactly what he needs to do. So Goethe's really going to have to push if he wants a late attack last 2-lap attack if he wants to try and get past Noel Leon to win this sprint race. The battle for fortune though is going to be really, really interesting. DRS is going to be enabled, and Beganovic mounting the curve, trying to stay as close as possible to Kasper Stuka. All the while, Ramos also is going to try to put some pressure on Van Hopen, so it seems like we're going to have quite a bit of battling as Goethe is nearly inside the 1 second, so this could be crucial for his race if he can get inside it.
Now look at this battle with Sucha. He's lost out a lot of time here in Sector 3. And going wide, losing more time, goes Santiago Ramos. And round the outside goes Lindblad. And here comes Bedrin. That's going to give the DRS toe advantage down the back straight as well. As now through will go Forlaroli, Mantle 2, and Beganovic trying to go right round the outside of Sutra into turn 1 and 2. This is into Tamburello, and he's made the move stick. Great move from Beganovic, but has he shown his hand? Because now Kasper Sutra's going to look round the outside into Villeneuve and try and do Beganovic's own move. No, and Browning can't come through either. Well, this is good, isn't it? Oh, Browning is going to go through! On the inside, and there's contact, and the wing's broken! And into the gravel goes Luke Browning to bring out yet another safety car!
Oh, he saw the dummy down there, switched from the outside late to the inside, and there was contact, and Browning off the road there, and it seems like these will probably be the last seconds of racing, but this was it, going down. So Beganovic got the move done. Kasper Stuka already parked it in the middle, then Browning looks late on the inside. Stuka closes the door, and there was contact between the two, and Browning already trying to make his way through very, very quickly. This is on board with Mini.
Yeah, Mini was looking to avoid that as well, but that let Van Hopen back through on the inside line. They have not deployed the safety car. They have not done that. So we're going to end this race under yellow at turn 6. Interesting.
So there's still chances to make moves on this straight and right at the end of the lap if you are feeling brave. And let's see.
Virtual. Okay, so now when we have a car stationary, we deploy the virtual safety car. Well done, the race director. Today, race director by a class of 2-year-olds. My 6-month-old niece could do better than this race director.
I love JB versus the race director.
Well, it's ridiculous. This is a full safety car moment, and we haven't got it. The race ends behind the VSC. Goethe Chaminitzi incident is under investigation for safety car infringement. Unless we're going to go green when everyone's past turn 6.
They could do that.
Yeah, that's a very late call.
Yeah. And Goethe's gained a little bit. But sometimes ebbs and flows, and Goethe seems like he's right on the back of Noel Leon. So if that is the case, then that could be slightly interesting.
It's 10 seconds. That's how long you need to put the green flag out after the virtual safety car comes in. It's ending! And it's ending! Wow, they're actually going to do this. We're going to go back to green flag running. So I hope Noel Leon knows that.
do this?
Yeah, is Goethe going to take the win here? Ready for that restart? Green! And Goethe's jumped him! Goethe's taken the lead! Goethe has jumped Leon! And that is the race director manipulating the results! I cannot believe it! Ollie Goethe's going to win, and Noel Leon is going to lose out! The race director manipulates the race here in Formula 3, and Ollie Goethe wins the sprint race! No, I'm sorry, but they've got to change that. That is despicable from the race director. That is a firing of the race director if ever I saw one. That is the worst officiating I've ever seen, ever. And that's worse than what we saw in Abu Dhabi. That was a clear A, misunderstanding of the regulations, and B, manipulation of the regulations as well. Noel Leon doesn't know what to do. He had that race in the bag. The virtual safety car ended when it benefited Goethe. What are the stewards doing with that one? That is... And Ollie Goethe gets a penalty! What?
Penalty?
Has he... What? Noel Leon has won the race! He jumped the restart! Goethe apparently jumped the restart! Noel Leon wins! What? Noel Leon has just moved to the lead of the standings! What? No, Leon has won! Tim Chumanansi gets a penalty for third as well, 5 seconds! Is that going to put Bogdanovic on the podium? What? No, Leon is the victor of this event! I have no idea what is happening in Formula 3 right now. I don't get it. Apparently Goethe jumped the restart. Yeah, Goethe jumped the restart. Goethe jumped the restart. And No Leon has been given back the race win. What? I have no idea what has happened. The timing screen's just gone crazy, Omi, but what the hell was that last lap? Yep, look, there we go. Can you hear me?
That
there you go.
is winner.
That's everyone race winner.
Ah! Good, that's a 5. We P1. We're for P1 now. Penalty for Gute, 5 seconds.
Yeah, but this is not what I want.
That looked like Goethe speeding. Either Goethe sped or Noel Leon is slow. Says Little Owl. How is Goethe still second? Where are the gaps that big? I don't know. The gaps weren't that big at the restart. Goethe's done something. Kenny says, came here because I thought you might find this hilarious. We are finding this hilarious. There's also a lot of lag, so me and Omi can't communicate directly. Right, this is the replay. Virtual safety car's ending, so it hasn't come in yet. This is the graphics. So when does Goethe hit the accelerator? It's still, there's the green. No, he's fine. He's fine. Goethe didn't jump the restart. Goethe just got the, just hit it at this. Did he anticipate the restart? How has he done that? It was the second it went green, like the nanosecond,
Well,
maybe.
Well, could it be speeding to the virtual safety car? Because remember, the gap... And so it could be that, possibly?
It's a 1 second time penalty. I do not, I don't get this.
Well, 1 second for the 1 second gain he had on the virtual safety car then?
Yeah.
Which is the back thing I can think of.
Like, Omi's crashed massively now on the second here. Surely that's the minimum is 5 seconds. It should be, but my timer screen's telling me 1 second. Weaving. No Leon is it now? No Leon is under investigation for weaving at turn 17. Coming into Ravanza. So even now the race winner is under investigation. What? I cannot believe this. Look, nobody knows what's going on. I've never seen this before. Everyone is stood in Parc Ferme. Are we going to have Tim Chumanansi winning this race, despite the fact that he got a 5 second time penalty? Is Dino Bogdanovic going to win this race from 4th? And Sophia Flörsch dropped to 15th on that restart. She got caught out as well. And the race ending is under investigation. The last lap is under investigation by the stewards, quite rightly so. Right, let's take a look at this once more. This is the restart. So watch that virtual safety car. When it goes green, I think that what they're saying here is that Goethe had a reaction to a light that he didn't see.
And Goethe being fast on the drop, going for it down the inside.
That's legal.
I don't see an issue with that.
Yeah, see, neither do I. To me, that looks fine.
But I think it's what put him there that could potentially be the issue. In any case, the stewards will explain in their wording. So if you want to see exactly the wording that they put out, then those documents are publicly available.
This is a different kind of emotion, isn't it, in this Parc Ferme?
Yeah, it's called confusion. I've never... What the... So, unfortunately, Sophia Flörsch dropped from 12th to 15th because she too got caught out by this restart. In fact, several people got caught out by that restart. I'll be very surprised, Omi, with the last lap round investigation if this race result isn't massively changed.
Yeah, absolutely. I think mostly due to the advantage because he went from like second to like from Toza all the way till the end of the laps. So I think that's where they've been given because with his jump, it's legal. Nothing really I can see wrong with it unless the FIA can waffle some reason out of it.
Yeah,
I wouldn't,
yeah.
but I think this race was solid.
The reason will probably be our race director is an imbecile. Something along those lines. What on earth was that mess? Let's hear from the top three in the cool-down room. Omi is like, I've never known this.
And but you were talking right? Yeah, I was first. And they reinstated it or? No, I'm second at the moment, but to be honest, it doesn't really make any sense. Anyway, you go.
Yeah, but the reason was I mean before. The last one was
Did they give any track limits to you or not? No.
you do watch.
They do.
Mate, they were flying.
I don't get the track limits. Are you on your tires?
Yeah.
We of course assume that the investigation in place and the penalties in place are for the safety car at the end of the race.
Yeah.
I mean, there were plenty of safety cars to choose from.
Yeah.
If you want to dish out a penalty, anyway, if you're avid about your Formula 3, keep across the socials, keep across the FIA documentation available on FIA.com, publicly available documents if you're interested in following the end of this little saga of positional changes at the end of the race. But for now, we have a podium to do and to celebrate what was a great race between these contenders.
We still have no idea exactly who has won this event. Let's not get that mistaken. Where is JT when you need him? Asleep. That's where he is, the little owl. So, third for Tim Giovinazzi, Ollie Goethes second, and Noel Leon is the race winner. All three men under investigation for infringements. So we might not even get the actual race winner, Omi. That's the problem.
Oh god. In a day. Wow.
Here's the Mexican national anthem.
Today's only getting underway.
For Noel Leon. Yeah, it is. Noel Leon wins here at Imola. Surely Leon is the winner Probably a warning for him as well, says Sims. Could be. We're going to have to wait and see what the stewards decide against this one, because we don't have a clue. Trophies don't even have a clue about what's going on right now, Amy.
Yep, we'll inform you all in F2 and of course F3 tomorrow with all of the changes that are going to take place. But it was a safety car race basically, and then it was just chaos when we were green anyway. So don't even know what to say from the F3 race. Just typical F3. And at Imola, well, we told you it was going to be chaotic, and it absolutely was.
Apparently, the little was saying that the penalties for Goethe and Chamanitzi are for the previous safety car. When the track has more gravel, track was no longer an issue. Cue a safety car lap on 15, which could have been a VSC, and the VSC which could have stayed double-waved yellows. Yeah, ridiculous. Champagne time, but nobody really in the mood. I think, well, they're all spraying it, but everyone's a bit deflated because, yes, it's celebrations now, but everything could change, and probably will change, coming into the end of this one as well. Chris McCarthy's about to talk us through the race results in full, but... Oh, Amy, what's your moment of the race? Because that was chaotic, as you said. Just safety car, safety car, safety car.
I'm gonna say Mini's move all the way around. Yeah, that was a great move by Gabriele Mini.
Here's Chris McCarthy with your race results.
Stance. Noel Leon taking the
We'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.